Hey guys, this is DigimonTCG with a Jesmon deck profile. Just want to point out, I noticed that our Dark Knight Mon first place list got over 100, not 100, 1,000 views, which is my most viewed video in all of me doing YouTube, which is a great little milestone for me. It's not, I know it's not that big, but it's big to me. You know, anytime a video gets 100 views, it's really big for me, and it's really nice to see that you guys watch my stuff and comment on it and stuff like that, and tell me what you think and give me your insights and stuff like that. I really enjoy that. But we're gonna give you a Jesmon deck profile today. I played Jesmon back in, I want to say it was BT6 when it came out originally. Really loved the deck. Really loved the deck, and it was actually so good they had to limit the Savior Huck. That was the level 5 to 1 because it was just so oppressive and really good. We got some support with the Jesmon starter deck and also the main set for set 10. So this is just kind of incorporating all that stuff and maximized the list to my best ability and my playstyle. I feel like this is a very aggressive deck. Definitely has it has OTK potential, but it's not typically your goal with this deck. Your goal is to just kind of pick apart your opponent and answer their field as best you can, while also putting in some aggressive damage and creating a board that's pretty hard to deal with all your sisters and stuff like that. So let's go right into the profile. Enough rambling. We only play 4 babies. I felt like 5 babies wasn't needed. This baby is the baby of choice, the Gurimon from Bt8. When attacking, once per turn, if the Digimon has 6k or more DP, which we almost always do unless we're swinging with just a rookie. But sometimes the rookies can get over 6k as well too, but we'll get to that. Draw a card if you attack with a Digimon of 6k or more. So this is some draw consistency, really nice to have. A lot of problems with the old Jesmon is its consistency. It kind of bricked a lot. You didn't see your pieces. I don't feel like that's a problem with this deck. I will spoil one thing with this deck. I do not play Jesmon GX. I in no way, shape, or form think that GX is a bad card. I just feel like I don't like the idea of it's easier to brick with the level 7 GX and your Gankuomon, having to trash it for GX's effect, and like making GX like really oppressive, which it is. Don't get me wrong, really great card. I actually tested it a lot, but I felt this list was more consistent, which is what I'm going for. Is consistency and always having your cards and your pieces that you need when you need them. So, but that's our babies. We played just 4 Guri. You could do a 5th baby. I would recommend. I don't think there's any more red babies that really draw. But the starter deck Jesmon, Gurimon isn't a bad choice. I would just personally. I feel like DP isn't a problem in this deck. You know, things get pretty big pretty fast. So, maybe like a baby that kills something on swing or something. I don't know. But going to the rookies, we play 4 of the BT6 Huckmon. This is a great card, really good consistency. You play it, and you look at the top 5 cards, you reveal them. Top 5, and you add up to 2 Digimon with Huckmon, Jesmon, or Sistermon in their names. So this adds just about the entire deck minus our options, and minus 1, I think like 1 or 2 cards. But it looks for at least 90 to 95% of the rest of the deck. Very rarely we whiff with this card. It does happen though. That's the RNG of the game. You will whiff sometimes, but it's highly unlikely. Our second Huckmon that we play is the Bt7 Huckmon. He's got the inheritable on swing. You reveal top 5 cards from your deck, add all Sistermons among them to your hand. So you could add, one Sistermon. If you reveal 5 Sistermons, you add all of them. But yeah, you add all your Sistermons. So this is another thing that kind of helps the consistency. This looks top 5. Grab 2 things on play. Sisters, Jess, or Heck, Huckmon. And this looks top 5 on swing as an inheritable. Grab all sisters. So that really helps your consistency. Last rookie we play 3 of the Solar Mon just to kind of stop Digicrossing, to stop Death X plays, stuff like that, We're in the set 10 meta, a lot of Digicross going on, and this kind of helps us deal with that, as well as dealing with Death X, because Death X can kind of clear our board really well. All of our sisters are level 4 or lower. So, Death X, if it's played, it can be played cheaper because we have a field full of stuff, as well as it can wipe out all of our sisters, and it's kind of hard to come back from that. So this kind of stops them. They can answer it with like Fireball and stuff like that, or certain things that kill low-cost dudes, but it's still on the field. They have to answer it, or else they're just going to get punished. And it in no way, shape, or form punishes us, because we don't Digicross, we don't reduce play costs at all. We just straight play things, stuff like that. But it does not hurt us. So we play that at 3. I did try it at 4, but there was something else that I wanted to add in here that I'll show you guys. It was an extra sister that I saw not a lot of lists running, but I felt was a really good tech. But we'll get to that. Going on to the saviors, the bows. We play 4 of the old bow. They set 6 when attacking. If you have a Sistermon in play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 5k or less. Clears out lower level stuff. If we have a sister. And then our last, we only play 8 rookies, champions. But we searched so much, finding Huckmon finding, stuff like that. So finding them ain't really that hard. This one has an inheritable. This is the starter deck one. Inheritable all turns. If you have Digimon with Huckmon in its name or Royal Knight in its traits, all turns it gets 1,000 DP. Short and not short and easy. Short and to the point. Just gives us some DP. Moving on to our level 5s, we play 4 of the starter deck Savior Huck. It's really good. It's not as good as the old one, but it is a really good card. On Digivolve, this Digimon may also attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon for the turn. So that's for the turn. If you evolve into Jesmon, it still can swing into an active Digimon, because it is for the turn. It carries over. An inheritable, really nice, is if this Digimon has Royal Knight in its traits, you may also play one Sistermon from Digimon card with Sistermon from your hand or trash without paying its memory costs. So that's really nice. You want to play your sisters. You can play them from the grave. You can play them from the hand. It's no big deal. And then our last Savior Huck is the one of. When Digivolving, you may play a Sistermon from your hand. Hand only. This one's hand only. Without paying its cost. And then the inheritable is if you have a Digimon with Sistermon in its name, you can unsuspend it and then swing again potentially. Our last level 5s are 2 Chimeramons, because this is another level 5. If we can go from the Huckmons, the bows, level 4s. Slap this bad boy on top. I really like Chimeramon whenever this is in the trash, because Chimeramon says DNA Digivolve 0 from level 4 and level 4. Digivolving, you may place a level 5 or lower Digimon card from your trash under this Digimon at its bottom Digievolution card. Then up to 4 of your opponent's Digimon get minus 1k for each color that of this Digimon's color to the end of your opponent's turn. So we're only pretty much going to ever get the white and the red from this, minusing 2k. And then we're never going to get that last effect. Your turn, this Digimon is treated as having the colors of the Digimons The colors of the Digi-Evolution cards, while this Digimon has 4 more colors, it gets 4 KDP. That's never really in play. What we like to do is, since this is a one-of, this is a little tricky, idea to kind of just give y'all. Since we only have one of this, if this somehow gets in the trash, like if it's checked from security, we'll probably never pitch this card unless we really, really need to. But if this is in the trash and we go into a Chimera, Chimera can grab it, put it at the bottom, and then now you got that effect where you can swing if it's a Royal Knight. Or if you have a sister, you don't even have to have a Royal Knight. You can just Chimeramon. As long as you have a Sistermon, Chimeramon can swing twice. Just stuff like that, which is why I really like Chimeramon in this list. I used to earn it at 1, and then I found myself trashing it from security or just not seeing it. So I upped it to 2 because the Sistermons that are level 4 can also go on top of can go underneath these as an evolution. Because you just need level 4s to evolve over this for DNA. But that's our level 5s. Moving on to our ultimates. No, our megas. Those were our ultimates. Real quickly, it's simple. We play 3 of the starter deck Jesmon. It has a really, really good effect on Digivolving. It gains Blitz for the turn. And then when attacking, you may play Digimon with Sistermon from your hand or trash. No, from your hand only. This one's from your hand only. Yeah, I had to double check. So when attacking, you place a sister from hand, and then when you play something, it gets 3k and security attack +1 to the end of the turn. And then our next Jesmon is 3 of the X antibody. Now it has piercing, digivolves for free on top of the regular Jesmon, or 3 on top of a level 5. So we can use this as a regular level 6 if we want to. It doesn't always have to go on top of the Jesmon for free. But when digivolving, you may play Digimon with Sistermon from your hand or trash. This one's hand or trash. This one's just hand. From hand or trash without paying its cost. And then if you have a Sistermon in play, if Jesmon is in this Digi-Evolution cards, or if you have a Sistermon in play, until the end of your opponent's next turn, all of your Digimon may also attack unsuspended Digimon and also get 2k DP. So really nice. The piercing, being able to throw this on top of, this. If you play something and you get the security attack +1 and the buff, play this. Now you have piercing security attack with an extra buff and can swing into stuff unsuspended. So you just swing right at them and deal some damage. And then here's where we differ from the GX build. Instead of the GX and Genkuomons and stuff like that, we just play 2 Blitz Omnis. This closes out our games. Everybody should know what Blitz Omni does. Digivolving gains Blitz, Digivolving unsuspend, and then all turns that opponent's effect would delete this Digimon or return it to the hand or deck. You may trash the level 6 under this to prevent that from happening, basically. So basically, we'll swing out with our Jesmons, hopefully clear their security, and then boom, unsuspend, swing for gain. Typically, it's our game winner. We don't really use it otherwise. And then it's also a Royal Knight for other effects and stuff like that too, because we need either Royal Knights or Jesmons for like half of our effects, or Sistermons. So going on to our Sistermons, we play 2 of the Bt10 Blanc. All turns when you have a Digimon with Huckmon in its name or Royal Knight in its traits, all of your Sistermons gain blocker, and then on play, draw 1. And then we play 2 of the Sistermon Blancs from the starter deck. On play, you may pitch 1 to draw 2, and it's by trashing. By trashing 1 card, you may draw 2. So if you want to play it and you don't trash, then you just don't draw the cards. But it is optional. But you have to trash a card to draw 2 cards. And then all turns, while you have a Digimon in play with Huckmon in its name or Royal Knight in its traits, decoy red-black. So this decoy, if your Digimon would be deleted by a card effect, retaliation is a card effect. Just keep that in mind. If your Digimon would be deleted by card effect, you can delete this instead. That's what decoy is, for those who don't know. And then our last thing, the reason why we decided to opt out of the fourth Solar Mon, actually, is because we want to run one, and not many lists run this, and I understand, but this is just, I'm going to explain my reasoning why. I run one Sistermon Awakened, Blanc Awakened. On play, you may place a Sistermon Blanc from your hand or trash under this Digimon to recover one. That's cool, but that's not the main reason we play it. The main reason we play it is for the on-deletion effect. So, on-deletion effect, we'll use it as an attacker. We'll swing if it dies, then boom, we get the deletion. Or if we have Sistermon Block on the field and this is a blocker, then boom, we'll block. But anyway, on-deletion, which is the main reason we play it, on-deletion, return one card with Jesmon, Huckmon, or Sistermon in its name other than Awakened from your trash to your hand. So, that lets us grab any of our Huckmons that we need. Maybe we need a rookie. We'll grab a Huckmon. Maybe we need level 4 and there's in the trash. We'll grab a Bow. Maybe we need our level 5s. Maybe we need our one of level 5. We'll grab it from the trash. Or maybe we've used Jesmon already and we need to get, and we don't have a Jesmon in hand, but we need a Jesmon to go into for, some stuff. We'll grab any Jesmon. So that's why we play her, really. It's not so much for the recovery, although the recovery is very, very nice. It's not so much why we play her. We play her for the deletion, to recur some of our cards that we have previously played or trashed or got hit in security and weren't able to be proactively played from our hand and stuff like that. That's why we play her. And we only play her at 1. Now going on to our CLs, we play 2 of the old one, the Bt10. All turns, your Huckmons or Digimon with Royal Knight gets 2k all turns. And on play, gain a memory. So, we'll play it. Sometimes the gain memory will pass, will not pass the turn. It keeps us our turn. And then the boost is really nice too. Helps us get over, helps us not worry about Death X swings and security and stuff like that. Helps us get over big things. Then next we play 2 CLs from the set 10. On play, if it's your turn, you may Digivolve. Okay, I can't see it. I know what it does, but I'm trying to read it to you guys. And okay, if it's your turn, you may Digivolve Digimon with Royal Knight in its traits into a Digimon with Royal Knight in its traits from your hand for a Digimon cost. So basically our Royal Knights that we can go into is we can go into this for cost, the Jesmon for cost, which is typically what we'll do, or we can even go into the Omnimons. So typically what we like to do is we'll like to here's the combo, which is why we play this. We'll go into this Jesmon, and even if it's their turn, we get the blitz, so we'll swing. We play this Jesmon with this effect. Now we get the last effect because something is played, and we get the security attack +1 and the buff. But now this Digimon, this Seo says we can evolve without paying its cost. Go right into this one. We can play another Sistermon because this plays. Now we're swinging with piercing, another buff, and then security attack +1 with the buff from earlier. So that's why we play her. And then we only play her at 2 because that's all we really needed. Because we'll see our stuff. We go through so much stuff. We cycle cards. The Huckmons help us look for them. And, but yeah, so we play 2 of the old seal, 2 of the new seal, and then we play 1 more of the starter deck seal. On play, reveal top 3 cards, add a card with Huckmon in its name, a Royal Knight in its traits, and trash the rest. And then all of your Digimon with Huckmon and their names, or Royal Knight in its traits, get reboot. So it'll restand at the end of the turn. So, that way it can't be attacked into and killed, saving our Huckmon for a later day. But that's all of our sisters. We play 10 sisters. 5 blocks with the Awakened and 5 CLs. And then last is we play no Tamers in this deck. Some lists play Tamers. That's completely optional. That's up to you. I feel it runs best without Tamers, especially with all the Tamer hate going around now. But we do play quite a bit of options that are advantageous to us, give us an advantage in the game, and that's 3 Master Disciple, for Master to Disciple. So on play main, you reveal top 3 cards, add a card with Hookmon or Sistermon or Royal Knight in its traits to your hand, trash the rest. Ooh, excuse me. And then you play it for the delay later on. Now the delay, which is you have to wait a turn to do it, or at least you have to wait at least 1 turn to do it. You can't do it. You can't do bam and then delay in the same turn. Just for those who don't know that. But the delay is you take it away from the battle area, use it from the battle area, and you trash it to gain 2 memory. No, not to gain 2 memory. That's the other one. You do the delay to reduce the evolution costs of. I think, let's see. The next time you would digivolve one of your Digimon, one of your Digimon would digivolve this turn, reduce the evolution cost by 1. So boom. Okay. So you trash this, the next time you evolve, costs 1 less. And then security is basically its active main. Reveal top 3, add a Hookmon, Sistermon, or a card with Royal Knight, and then put this in the battle area. And then our last is the red memory boost, which is top 4 at a red Digimon. Put the rest at the bottom, and then put it in your battle area for the delay later. And this delay is you gain 2 memory. So it helps us extend plays. It helps us. These help us go up our line quick. Typically, we only ever really need to do that maybe once or twice. But that's the deck. I'm glad I only took 22 minutes to give y'all guys this list. It is pretty straightforward. I mean, I know with the Dark Knight Mon list and some other lists, I kind of had to explain more things, but this list is pretty straightforward. You know, you read your card effects. You can kind of build combos off of your own brain and stuff like that. But I gave you guys 1 combo. But this deck is just so like. It's pretty crazy. Like you can do a lot with this deck, and you can do it fast, and it's super consistent. And I chose consistency over power for once. Normally I choose power over consistency. So yeah, this is the Jesmon list. It's been performing really well at my locals and in testing. You know, doing store tournaments and like playing with friends just for fun, trying decks out. It's been doing really good. But yeah, that's the Jesmon list. I've actually picked up recently, and I said I wasn't going to play blue again, you guys. I really said I wasn't going to play blue again. But in going against that tournament where I won first place with Dark Knight Mon, I played 2 blue flare players. And man, I just really liked what that deck did. So I ended up trading my Jesmon GX and something else for minus these Upamons because they're mine. But I traded a GX, Jesmon, and I think 1 other card for an entire blue flare deck. So I'm going to test this out a little bit more myself. I really enjoy it. I played it this last Tuesday when I went to our card shop for our weekly. I played this a lot, and then I played this the rest of the night. And honestly, this performed well, and this was really fun to play. It also performed well. So I'll probably give you guys a little list of this once I learn it a little bit more and feel comfortable with whatever I play, like whatever list I decide to run. But I'll give you guys the rundown of this list too if y'all want to see that. So yeah, until next time, guys, that's Jesmon. Look out for the blue flare video maybe next. But Jesmon's super fun to play. I used to love playing it back in BT6. So glad I got to support this set and this starter deck. So that's this deck profile. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys give me some more likes. Hope you guys like this video. Hope we shoot it up to 1,000 just like Dark Knight. But you know, always any video that gets at least 100 views or more, I am super stoked with. So let's at least get it up to that. This list is super well. This is also built for just like, this is actually one deck that's not necessarily built towards dealing with my locals. This deck is just, it's fine all around, you know, like it can combat with a lot. As long as you pay attention and you know your plays, you know. Read your game state and all that stuff. That you know, the basic stuff that makes you a good player and good at the game. Always read your field. Always pay attention to what your opponent's cards are doing, and make sure you're playing your cards correctly too. You know, we don't want to be cheating out there. So hope you guys liked the video. Last time I'm going to say that. I'm sorry, I keep rambling. This is Jesmon. Next video will probably be a blue flare video. I've also picked up. I know I told you guys this, but I've also picked up from a friend at our locals, and then once it eventually officially releases, I'm gonna give you guys some One Piece TCG content. This is a proxied out deck. See, I don't know if you can see the proxy. Yeah, this is a proxied out deck. But I'm super hyped for this game to come out. But that's not what this video is about. This is about Jesmon. That's the list. Hope you guys like it. Hope you guys test it. Give me some feedback. You know, what would you change? What do you deal with at your locals? Do you like the GX build better? Do you like the Blitz Omni build better? Do you rather consistency? Do you rather big punch? You know, a big damage and stuff like that. Let me know in the comments. You know, I love to hear from you guys. I love to hear you guys' ideas. I love to pick your brains. I love y'all to pick my brains. You know, bouncing off, and let's just make each other better at Digimon, you know. Let's make everybody good players and stuff like that, you know. This is such a fun game. I'm glad to have been with this game since the inception of it 2 years ago. So, yeah, tell me what you guys think about this list, and look out for the Blue Flare video and more videos to come. Thank you guys. Have a good day. Break TCG out.